there is one more improvement that you could actually do with bubble sort, which is if at any time you have ended up with everything in the right place, and this actually happened on the previous version, the first time we ran through this, we ended up with everything in the right place one round early. So you could stop short and just stop at that point. If you ever are sure that everything's already in the right place, then you don't have to do any more. So if you turn the values back again, but I just, swap a couple over, and let's suppose we started with that sorted order. Now I do one comparison and we compare these two, and they're in the wrong place, so I'll swap them. Anytime I've swapped them over, then I've got to keep going. So on this pass, something's changed, so I've got to keep going. But turn that over, so we'll finish the pass, and they're in the right order, so turn them back and check the next two. So at the moment I'm not needing to change anything else, so turn them back, and the next two, and they're in the right place, turn them back. But on this pass I did change something, so I don't know for sure that that change hasn't meant that there are two things that are now going to need swapping more. So I can only know that I've finished if I've done a whole pass and I did no change whatsoever. So if I come back to the beginning again and compare the first two and I do the next pass, they're in the right order, so I'll leave them alone, turn them back. So check the next two, they're in the right order, leave them alone, turn back. Next two, they're in the right order, leave them alone. And the next two, they're in the right order, leave them alone. And I've done a whole pass, I changed nothing. If I do another pass, clearly nothing else will change because it's exactly the same things that I'm doing as before. So on the second pass there, nothing changed, and so I don't need to do any more passes. And so that's an extra improvement you can do to the algorithm. If you ever do a complete pass where nothing changes at all, then you just stop. So let's see what happens this time. And we made no changes, so it's sorted. So what we've essentially done is started with a naive version of bubble sort and gradually use logical thinking to think about it and improve the algorithm and end up with a much more efficient algorithm that will do far less comparisons and so far less work than the original version did. And that's basically how bubble sort works. Thank you.